Welcome to Last Haven. It's a wild and mysterious world full of adventurers. This week, we have Bodhi, who has awoken after a long slumber. We also have Maroki, or Marlek. His name changes every now and then, so... yeah. And then, of course, Otis. They're a totally cool bunch of adventuring dudes that hang out in a cave outside of town. And this week, they leave the cave to go to Last Haven and clear out a basement. And they totally don't, get a quest from a lich. But anyway, it's gonna be mysterious. I guess Bodhi, it's nice to see you.
Welcome back, Bodhi.
It's
Thought
good
you
to
were
be
gonna
back.
die.
Thought so too. What happened, boys?
Well, we've had some adventures recently. But, I've just been chopping down a lot of trees. I'm a tree chopper.
Well, keep chopping.
Yeah. Nice. Yeah. I guess we would just go to town and see what's on the quest board. And
Sure.
yeah.
See if there's any bounties.
Oh,
that'd be bounty.
monsters and let's see the options.
The new wizard, Elyamos, seeks a company of adventurers to escort a caravan of goods safely up to the gnome that you met last session. There is this is an interesting one. There is a scholar that has come to town named Aaron, seeks a company of adventurers to explore the Togria Steppe. The Togria Steppe, you all know, is roughly a 40-day travel to the west. There is a knight who came to town 10 days back who spoke of seeking a lich's tomb beneath the town in one of the cellars, the cellar of the tavern in particular. He's gone down into that place and he has not returned, and the tavern owner has locked it up because he's terrified. He actually keeps he has hired different individuals to keep watch in case the knight comes back and is banging on the door to be let out, but nobody has come back at this time.
Ooh. That could be interesting. I'm kind of leaning towards checking out the cellar.
Yeah, let's do it.
You head over to the tavern, which is the named the Drunken Scurrilous Cur. The tavern name changes every time. It's a little weird. Every time you come to Last Haven, it feels like one of these new adventurers with too much money comes to town, buys a tavern, runs it poorly, and then ends up having to sell it to leave. And they always name it some ridiculous thing. But this time it's the Drunken Scurrilous Cur. And as you enter the tavern, the new owner, who appears to be... this person doesn't even look like they should be able to be legally drinking, to be honest. They appear to be maybe 18, 19 years old. They can barely grow a beard. It's a human man. The bar apron he wears does not fit him well at all. It's barely around his midriff, holding on. Whoever had it before him was much larger, and you believe you remember it was a half-orc of some sort. He waves you over. Oh, drinks, yes. He looks hopefully at you. The bar is dead as of the day.
Yeah, I want some drinks.
Oh, good. That'll be 5 silver apiece.
5 silver for drinks?
Yeah. It's look, we're on tough times here. Drink is difficult to import.
I think it's the customers that you're having trouble importing.
Could you help with that?
Tell you what, I'll give you 3 silver per drink. And why don't you tell us what's going on? with this supposed lich situation.
Oh, okay. So, it looks like well, I don't know really how to describe him anything other than an elven knight. Went by the name of Sir Wigmund Ashton. Came to town several days ago. Said something about a lich who fled to this region some decent number of years back. I believe. I believe it was a necromancer, but then something about a lich as well. Unclear. His story was a little hazy. It was a little bit of a crazy night. I might have had one too many. And, yeah. So he went down into the basement.
Just never came back. You never had problems with the basement before this?
Well, it was in a sub-basement in the basement. And, you know what? Follow me. You can bring the tankards. Just don't spill them on the stairs.
So what did you use this sub basement for before this?
My understanding is that it had always been locked.
Huh. Well, what do you think, boys? Are we feeling adventurous? Should we go check this out for what I'm assuming will be a reward of some kind?
Yes, a reward. You know, I will find one for you.
Okay, because it sounds if you don't have a reward waiting for us, if
Uh,
we take out this lich, we might just have to. I think the bar's ownership might transfer to us in that case.
I mean, sure, if you take over ownership of the bar and all its debts and you clear this out, I don't see why not. I mean, what's the worst that can happen? You'll simply die down there, right? Yeah, you know what?
Hold on. We would be taking over ownership of any debts.
how much debt? What's the debt?
50 gold.
Oh, that's 50, and I take a giant diamond out of my pack and I start playing catch with it with my mage hand.
Okay, you got a deal. How's this? You pay off the debt, you get the tavern if you take care of this.
And I'm assuming it's dark down there, so while Bodhi's in bear form, I hand Derriere a glowing rock that I cast with a light spell, and he just sits on the bear's shoulders,
There you go.
illuminating the path for him.
An E-shaped crest in front of you. As you reach the bottom of the stairs, it's carved into the wall. There's a door to the north. It appears to be plated in some sort of metal. It's hard to make out in the darkness down here as you come down first. The southern door appears probably to be iron, again metal, but it's wooden and it's sort of iron bound.
Hey, well, let's see if I can pick that lock up on the northern door.
Oh,
Go for it.
hell yeah.
You pick this lock. Do you immediately open the door?
So I slowly open the door and peek my head into the other side.
As you do so, you see the following. 3 skeletons, equipped with clean tabards and swords, are standing motionless.
I kind of wave at them a little bit, see if I get a reaction. Hey,
They
fellas.
ever so slightly track your hand.
I can try to just walk by them.
Bodhi
See
roars.
if they get mad.
Go ahead and roll initiative. Turn order is Skeleton B, then Bodhi, Marlek, Otis, Skeleton A, and the Minotaur. What do these guys do? Skeletons, real simple. They charge at you with their swords. He will do 4 points of damage against the brown bear, and that will be his turn.
Be careful, Bodhi! I yell out in bear.
All right, what would you like to do, Bodhi? Bodhi the bear.
But he's gonna do his double attack at whichever one just hit him. So yeah, that was this guy. I maul him, or I guess I bite him and miss with my scratch.
Marlek, what would you like to do?
I think I'm gonna hang back. If I went to use a bow, would I be able to? Is Bodhi, since he's large, is he blocking the door?
I'm going to say everything's got 3/4 cover, which means a +5 to their AC.
Okay. I'll throw some daggers.
All right. Otis, what would you like to do? All of your 65 HP.
Yeah. So basically, what I've seen is Bodhi just ran in that room. God just visualizing this bear just charging into this room like a bear. Okay, so I'm gonna go see what's going on. So I'm just gonna start bopping B.
How would you like to describe this kill?
Well, I just come in. I don't know how I'm on top of Bodhi, but then I see him in a struggle with him, and I just bop this guy with his hammer, and he goes down, and then I take his spot. I absolved him.
You literally sort of like leap in over the bear, and as you do so, you clobber the skeleton. Running around the back of the others, you do hit for a total of 9 points of damage. This one does appear substantially hardier. It is not even bloodied from that. It is engaged with you, its sword drawn, trying to fend off the Warhammer, considering it might be able to do double damage against it. That skeleton that you have engaged will roll at advantage just due to a power that it has. Bone Killer. And does a 19 hit?
It does not.
Okay. It will move to here and end its turn. That does bring us to the Minotaur skeleton. It will move 5, 10 to here. And as it does so, it will line up and charge at you for 10 full feet. It will then use its great axe attack on you. Back to the top of the order, which is now Bodhi. What would you like to do?
We're gonna multi-attack. We're just continuing this onslaught. We're gonna charge at A.
Marlek.
So I guess I'll run. I'll get on the other side of this guy. Then I'll just have I'll have a dagger in each hand and take one swing at the back of this guy.
If it had blood, you'd be slowly bleeding it out because it's now bloodied, but it doesn't have blood. Is there anything else you can do on your turn?
Nope. I'm just gonna stay there because I do not want an attack of opportunity.
Gotcha. Otis, what would you like to do?
Well, I'm pissed. Because this guy just did that thing to me that did all that damage, so I'm gonna rage. And then I'm going to attack him.
The skeleton stuck between the bear and Otis will take an attack at the bear. That'll be its turn. That brings us to the Minotaur. It will throw its horns around, trying to grab Marlek. As it gores you with the horns, it will then turn and hit you with the axe and back to Bodhi.
Bodhi's gonna multi-attack again with a bite and a claw.
Marlek.
So as I like one arm across like the huge gash in my chest that he ripped into me with his horns, and I just like spin, holding my dagger, like pointing downwards, so a nice backhand swing, and I sever his spine, so his head falls to the ground.
Otis, there is one enemy left. What are
Yeah.
you doing?
I'm going to recklessly just lay into him with 2 Warhammer attacks.
It's overkill. The fight stops. You do actually immediately hear something from the door to your right, to the east. It is very clear that you can hear sinister rattling and wailing noises from behind the eastern door. Whatever noise you've created in this room has traveled past the door and awoken something on the inside there. And as you open it, it reveals the following. This round room is largely flooded. 3 zombie gnoll-like creatures are devouring the corpse of another gnoll. The stench is horrific. The creatures turn, blood dripping off of their hyena-shaped snouts, look at you, and then begin to lunge forward. They are going to attack you. Go ahead and roll initiative. Otis, what would you like to do? You start.
I have no idea. I'm gonna see what's going on, and I'm gonna see that these things are not right. Yeah, so we're attacking A.
with the warhammer. No, nothing fancy on it. It's an old fashioned.
It is going to lunge at you, Otis. The first one, A. This one will come to here. It will get advantage against you, and it's going to do the exact same set of things. You are bloodied, aren't you?
Yeah, I'm bloodied.
Bodhi, what would you like to do? You do see your friend walk into this room and start getting mauled.
Maul him back.
We do come to the third one. It will move right in and begin to like skirt along the wall to try to attack you.
5 HP left for the
5?
bear.
Marlek, what would you like to do?
So I am gonna brace myself with my short bow, and I'm going for A.
Otis, covered in your own blood, as well as the blood of the dead knoll that they've been devouring. What would you like to do?
Well, now I'm gonna rage. And A was the one I was attacking before, so we're gonna keep going on him. So he's dead. I guess I'm still in this guy's range. So we'll shift on over and start going for C for my second attack.
As this one falls dead to the ground and you move in to attack this other one, it sees its chance and it begins to run out of the room, and it will run to here and it will take some swipes at Marlek. Bodhi, we do come to you. What would you like to do as the bear?
Yeah, well, I gotta go after B. I'm down very low health. Yeah, he's gonna roar and really go at him.
It will use its bonus action to rip at its chest and rip itself open to
Ooh.
cause itself to go down to 1 hit point, but everything is at advantage, and everything is a critical hit if it hits.
Bodhi's down.
We might have fucked up.
This knoll needs to make a Constitution saving throw or die at the end of its turn. It has failed, so it dies. Let's see, Marlek, what would you like to do?
So I yell out in bear, "No, Bodhi!" and heal him, and then turn around and just stab my short sword like up through the bottom of his chin, through the top of his head.
There is a key, a large key, and by large I mean it's really long. But it looks, you know, the size of the keyholes in this dungeon so far. That spills out, and you can see that it's golden, and it spills out of the viscera of this creature and clatters across the floor near your feet.
All right, well, yeah, I guess we'll I'll hand the key to Otis, 'cause he's big and tough and beefy.
As you open the door, you see the following. A neat room illuminated by a globe of magical light in the center of the ceiling. Relatively clean carpets form a cross. At its center, a warrior in studded leather armor stands in front of you. His eyes are 2 emerald gleaming lights. His skin is papery. His flesh is dried out. His sword is sheathed. On the armor on his chest, you see the cursive U shaped coat of arms. Hands on hips, his eerie voice asks, "My lord wasn't expecting visitors, especially visitors who enter with a key. I am Sir Wigmund Ashdawn. Please introduce yourselves."
I'm Otis.
And I'm Marlek de Vreni.
Marlek. He looks sharply at you, Bodhi. Who are you, and why? Who sent you here, and why are you here?
Get out of the basement.
He looks at you, Bodhi, as you say this. Out of the basement? No. I will not leave, neither will my lord. Would you like to see him? Lord Uziel, King of the Free Willed?
No, Bodhi cast Ice Knife.
Go ahead and roll initiative. Marlek, what would you like to do? You start us off.
I'm gonna step behind Otis and shoot him with one of my new poison arrows.
Bodhi, what you doing?
We'll try another spell. We're gonna go with Thunder Wave.
Yeah, it would hit Otis.
I'll step in front of him and like try to push him out of my way and step in front and then do like my Thunder Wave blast into the room.
Gotcha. So actually, as this happens, he sort of like jumps a little bit, and as he jumps, the rugs underneath his feet like crumple up and hit the back wall, making all of the area at the back of this room folded up rugs and therefore difficult terrain. It is Otis's turn. What would you like to do?
So we're gonna rage and
I'm gonna
then
move back.
go- going in, coming in hot. As I'm swinging at him recklessly, I'm just yelling. I'm just telling that I'm like, get out of the basement.
Sir Ashton will move to here, and then he will use Lightning Lance, which just by the sound of it might sound like elemental, like electricity, but it does not actually do that. It lets him move uh, up to 20 feet through individuals without provoking attacks of opportunity. So he will go to here, and he will hit both Bodhi and Otis with the Lightning Lance. He will then move another 20 feet to here, and he will end his turn. Marlik, what would you like to do?
And he's right up in my face. Oh, I'm a rogue. I'm gonna bonus action disengage.
Oh, nice.
I guess move like right behind here. And take a shot at him with another poison arrow.
That is a miss. It
Oh,
bounces off of his studded
motherfucker.
leather armor. Bodhi, what are you doing?
Ooh, it's my turn. So Bodhi's gonna wild shape into a giant spider, and he's gonna climb up onto the wall and like go up on the ceiling upside down.
Ooh, nice.
And then he's gonna shoot his web at this thing.
It is
Um,
restrained by the
so
webbing. That's a
yeah,
pretty big thing. That brings us
be here.
to Otis's turn.
We'll take some Warhammer attacks.
Yeah, pound his ass hard, Otis.
Yikes.
He is bloodied after that first attack. Second attack is also a hit.
I think I'm just gonna end my turn here in this little corner.
It is his turn. Well, that webbing really fucks him up. Let me see if can
Is
do
he
something.
strong?
He gets out of the webbing. That does take his full action to do so. He will use his bonus action and call upon his master, Lord Uziel, King of the Freewild, aid me. And he will heal himself for 2d6. Go ahead, Marlek. What would you like to do?
I'll brace myself and shoot him with another poison arrow. With a 24 to hit.
Yeah, that's a hit. Bodhi, what would you like to do?
All right, so I'm gonna crawl over to him on the ceiling and do a bite attack.
Otis, what do you want to do?
I'm gonna shuffle over, and then I feel like this guy's getting fucked up, right? Even though
Yes.
he healed for that 8, but I mean he's still getting fucked. All right, so I'm gonna take 2 attacks on him.
He's not yet dead. He's getting close, very close. He will attempt to skewer you with his lance, Otis. Nice. Natural 20.
Okay.
Man,
Rolled
so
so
many
many
fucking
crits
That
today.
is
critical.
nice.
It's wild. I think it's gonna be 21 points of damage.
Ooh, almost stone his endurance that one. 21. Oh, but then it was gonna be half because of raging, so it was 11. So nothing.
Wow. Okay. So you're able to like shrug it off, feeling the stone wall behind you. You tap into stone's endurance and you just shrug the entire thing off. He will come at you twice with the mace. Marlek, he is now next to you. What are you gonna do?
Shit. I'm gonna get on his other side, all messed up in the carpeting, anticipating Otis coming in, so because I want to give him advantage, and I will take a swing with my short sword, yeah, and then I'll bonus action offhand attack him.
Okay.
With a 14.
Yeah, that's a miss. That does bring us to Bodhi. What are you doing, Bodhi?
I guess I'm just gonna scuttle across the wall, upside down, ceiling. No, I have to just try to recharge my webbing, I guess.
What you doing, Otis?
I'm gonna run at the guy and try to end this. And taking my 2 attacks.
And he has 2 hit points left.
God damn.
Oh, the spider's gonna take him out.
Yeah, I think he's going to leap towards the door and yell, "Master, help me!"
Oh, does that mean we get attacks of opportunity?
It does. You are going to take him down, and he is dead.
I'll knock on the
Alright.
door.
Okay.
You'll knock on the door.
Yeah.
There is, it's a pretty loud knock, I assume,
Yep.
and it echoes through the stone chamber. There is a silent return. Nothing. First for 5 seconds. 10 seconds. Until the door does open.
I back up.
Welcome to my country home, travelers.
Greetings. I say out from behind the spider.
What brings you here, adventurers?
You have to leave the basement.
Leave the basement.
Yeah.
Why must I do that?
Or else my minions will eat you. And I take out my deck of illusions and pull a card. So I pull out a Queen of Hearts and a succubus appears in front of him.
The illusory succubi appears in front of him menacingly. Simple magic tricks will not fool me. For I am Uziel the Lich, grandson of Aragast the Necromancer, who created this place. I'm curious of you. You defeated the first of my servants that I have created in quite some time. Would you help me complete Urgast's dream?
What was Urgast's dream?
Well, he was a talented necromancer. My grandfather, Urgast, he believed the undead could have their minds awakened. The re-inhabitants of their soul within the dead vessel.
I mean, I'd rather come back to my normal body than come back as a skeleton.
So maybe the lot of you, and he casts Mass Suggestion. He asks you to bow and grovel before him. You have but one option before you. Serve me, help me find Carolor's fortress in the southern mountains along the edge of the plains. If you do this, I shall spare this town.
I take the deal.
Oh well, you kind of got us by the balls here, I guess. So yeah, what was it you wanted us to find for you?
There's one thing I need you to bring back. A gemstone inside an arcane circle, deep within the fortress. This arcane circle is a teleportation sigil. From here, if I have the item resting on the inside of it, I will be able to relocate safely. Bring me said item.
Doesn't sound like too bad of a deal.
I'm glad we can see eye to eye on this.